Hey Tang and Eric, this is Joe. Wanted you to see something. So, Tang, you have admin rights on the website, obviously, but that admin access also gives you access to the dashboard. So, here it'll say log in and then the dashboard will show up. Sometimes when you just log in, if you haven't logged out, it'll still be logged in. Just wanted to give you an example of maybe what you were trying to share with me. So, like on Rose Heath here, okay? If I go look at Rose Heath, okay, now the description that you wrote out is here, but the description is modified because it has to be reduced because of mobile. I can go and alter the settings to make that look accentuated like you're trying to do on the back end. But you see, I have it in overview description. You have been putting it underneath in something called 3D Tour, and it's under the attachment sections. So it's not going to show because this is blocked off to fit mobile. And I'll show you, like here, all I really did was I took, what you wrote down here in 3D Tour, and this is in the attachment video and gallery media section. So it's not going to show that. But one of the things I did notice, this was either written, I think it looks like HTML or CSS. I just saw it in a glance. So I don't know who's doing this coding for you, but that's not necessary to do that coding. I guess we did the coding to make it look like this instead of using the editor that's here. So, and really the description is where the editor is going to be. You can show hidden notes. It might be under additional detail, but then you would actually see the Word document editing tools there. And that's really what you want to use. So like if I go to, let's just go back here. So now I'm in the back dash of the website, or of what I call the real estate part of the website, not the actual admin part of the website. If I go here to the pencil icon and I scroll through, so, see, I have in description, I have all of the tools, right? But they're modified once they get to the front end because that has to be compressed for mobile. Now I can fix that, work on that, but some of this may not fit, right? So we'd have to take a look at what would be the limit. And then in order for it to work right, then if I go down here, you see the coding? Somebody's coded all this to try to force it to happen. Don't know if you talked to Robert or who you got to do that, but I wouldn't recommend this here because even though it's producing the text in this back dashboard, it's not showing up on the front like you were talking about. And it's because you're kind of going to add it in a different spot. I'm going to look at the features that are available and see if I can get you a custom box that's mobile optimized and then just add that in. Because there was so many choices in this backdash little CRM tool, if you will, or management tool that I could add that like a box to any plugin that's there. I just have to go through the myriad of choices. But in the meantime, I can at least take what you wrote and get it on there. But when you're viewing the site or the property itself, it's there now. It's just not accentuated letters like you'd like. And I understand why you're doing it, and I want to accommodate that. I'll just have to find a way in there that will give us that without having to rewrite the whole damn thing, right, is the key. And then you don't have to write code. You just go in there and do your cool edits and publish, and it's on, right? So I will get it there for you. I just wanted to let you know that it has been corrected, updated. There was a problem here recently. That's why I asked you for your login, Tang. Not real sure. It might have been the coding that threw it off, but we couldn't get to this CRM dashboard for just a minute because there was something blocking in it, and it might have been that code somebody's throwing in. So word to the wise, if you're going to throw in code into something, probably should let us know if we built it, so we could best advise, right? If not, you're welcome to do whatever you want, if we didn't touch it. But sometimes there's things that'll act funny. I actually had to go make a copy, or do a backup and then backdate this thing to a previous version of WordPress because whatever was thrown in there code wise was making it go haywire. Okay, so anyway, wanted to get you updated, sir. You can actually put it in the descriptions, okay, and it doesn't go in the media section. It goes in the description section, but it really goes in additional details section is where you want to put that right now. Looking for a better spot for it to show. and a better way to get those edits in there for you. And it might actually work the way we want it, but because I just copied and pasted what you wrote below, and it might be picking up some of that coding. But if you were to go in here and do it manually like you normally would do it, it probably would show through. I may do a couple of tests to see. All right, guys, thank you so much. Hope you're doing well.